come off a bit later. But we're just excited to be out here tonight, to be able to talk to people in person and hear a little bit about what matters to them around Alberta's future. And I know that you've got a couple friends who are here.
Let me introduce you to my first guest, sadaqat Sayed. He's the one.
Yeah?
Sadaqat is a good friend. He's a very active community member, very talented person, and he has a background in oil and gas. He has worked in many different places here in Canada, Kazakhstan, and in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of the Pakistan as well.
Oh, wow.
And he recently moved back, so he will be our first guest, and let me introduce you to sadaqat Sayed.
Okay. Welcome to our little roadshow. Have a seat. Have a seat.
And I will pass my mic to you, Sadaqat.
Okay.
I'll put it here,
thank
so
you.
You don't have
Thank
to
you,
touch
Sabir.
it.
So listen, tell me a little bit about some of the things that are on your mind about, where we're going from here in terms of, we're coming out of COVID. Our economy is a little rough. People are, hurting. Some are, and looking for work. And we know that our energy industry is we need to transition. And you're someone that's got a lot of experience in the industry. Tell me a little bit about some of the things that are on your mind that you think we should be doing.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for inviting me to talk on the Alberta future plans, and that's an honor for me. And also congratulations on your approval from the NDP members with the 98.2% is a huge number, and I think that the Albertans and the members, they have they entrusted you to deliver, and with your faith and hard work and commitment. So I hope and I wish that you will deliver them.
Thank you.
And I know that you have that capacity, so hopefully you will have that. I think that now for Alberta we need some diversification. Diversification, specifically I will talk about oil and gas because I am a petroleum engineer and I worked for about 20 years in oil and gas sector throughout the world. So diversification, because we are waiting for so long for, first I will start that there's one of the item in your future plan is the bitumen beyond combustion.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So on that, I think that we as Albertans need to have some diversification towards refineries and local pipeline network.
Right.
These should be not in the populated area, far from populations, in a reasonable location where we have all the facilities for refineries like water and other things here. And to use the new technology to minimize its impact on the environment, because we cannot compromise on the environment. That is true.
Yes.
But that will not only increase our revenue, but also that will increase. It will generate more jobs, and we need that.
Well, bitumen, some people estimate that the bitumen beyond combustion and pulling the asphaltenes out could ultimately increase the value of a barrel by 30 or up to 30%. So, I mean, that would be exceptionally worthwhile, right?
That is also true, and that refineries with the latest equipment, I think that will also increase the jobs, and that will also. We will not wait for the XL Keystone pipeline because it's too much. Now, the people are tired from the Keystone pipeline. Like, I'm hearing this since more than 10 years, and it's not happened.
Since you moved to Canada.
Yeah. And that was the reason I was in Vancouver. I moved to Calgary because I thought that this is my place, and I'm a petroleum engineer, so I should be here, not in the tourist place.
Yeah. And there's a lot, and that's what you are exactly the person that makes Alberta so valuable. It's the people with the ideas and the innovation and the experience and the education who are attracted here.
Yeah.
And so we need to harness that and find ways to diversify, as you're rightly saying, in the oil and gas sector, to create more jobs and to actually be ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
And it's not the oil and gas that makes us special, it's the people who come here who know how to lead that change.
Yeah, I think that Calgary is a place where we have a lot of professionals. Like, I studied at the University of Calgary. I did my master's from here. We have tremendous resources here. We have professors, we have laboratories, we have all facilities. We can do better job for the oil and gas sector. And involving these experts, stakeholders, federal government, provincial government, landowners, and all the investors to work together and to make some incentive for the investor, because inviting investment they need some to remove all the red tapes, to
Yes.
have some to encourage them, to
Yeah.
give them something, some
Yes.
hope, not
Yes.
just to keep them aside because they are investing money. So we have to value them and give them some benefit. So that is very important also. And I think that also we need to work with the renewable energy, where is geothermal, hydrogen is the new, and all the world is working on hydrogen generation.
Yes.
So we need to have some plants.
On hydrogen, yeah.
And that is also in your plan. Hydrogen plants and renewable energy like geothermal,
Yeah.
solar, wind energy.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
all these are
geothermal is really important,
Yeah,
and
geothermal.
hydrogen, as you rightly say. I mean, there's so many opportunities.
so many opportunities,
Yes.
and we have that. Alberta is, we are blessed that we have all these facilities to use them for the
Yeah.
benefit of Alberta and for
Yeah.
the future of Alberta.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
We have
Well,
put together a hydrogen proposal on.
yes, we have a hydrogen proposal on albertasfuture.ca, and we urge people to check that out.
Okay.
We also have a geothermal proposal on albertasfuture.ca. I urge people to check that out. And of course, as you rightly say, we just released our bitumen beyond combustion paper.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of ideas that we are putting out there to help diversify Alberta's economy overall, and even diversify within our energy sector in order to continue to capitalize on the resources that we have. And again, as far as I'm concerned, the number one resource we have in the energy sector are the people who work in it. So amazing the kind of people that you run into when you're just we're just on camera right there. Sorry. when you're in the park and you're talking to some folks in the community and some really good ideas. So thank you for that. That's really
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
Thank you.
oh yeah, sorry, yeah. You need that back.
Thank you, Sadaqat. And it's
No,
really
up,
always
yeah.
nice to hear from you.
You're gonna want to go, yeah.
AlbertaFuture.ca is essentially a platform to gather those ideas. They're not all our ideas. These are the ideas coming from Albertans, and we are encouraging all Albertans to weigh in on those.
I went through those ideas, and I also read some very good comments from some community members,
Yes.
some experts, and I think that is very important to open this to make it an open forum for all the stakeholders, for all the citizens.
Exactly.
Because this is, at the end of the day, this is for every Albertan, this is for every citizen, for the benefit of the people, and that is what you are doing, and that is what we are hoping from you.
No, and you absolutely nailed it. And that's one of the things about Alberta's Future is that we're putting up ideas. We're not the experts on everything. We're an opposition party. We don't have all the resources in front of us, but we're putting out ideas and we're looking for people to tell us what's good, what's bad, what can be improved, what's a really dumb idea that we need to throw out. You know what? Any response is good, and we'll sift through and figure that out, and it makes our ideas better. And we're asking people, regardless of whether they're NDP or UCP or anywhere else, to weigh in on these ideas and tell us what is a reasonable path forward to make sure that our economy diversifies and grows in a healthy way. So that's what it's about.
Thank you again,
Thank you so
Sadaqat,
much.
and
Thank you.
hope we will be
Thank
in
you.
touch. Yeah, thanks for joining us.
So this is like, we're doing this road show. Thank you. And a Frisbee, because by the way, we're handing out free Frisbees. No pancakes, but freezies. So, come on down and get some. I'm going to go get one now. Good night, everybody.
Good night.